Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to see the outcome of our little experiment. And here it is, here's the outcome, here's the Candelabra of Tawnos. You guys decided what I should buy and we're gonna go through it, but I thought I could make it very, very difficult and actually keep it from you what you have decided, but everybody can check the comments. And that's why we're gonna have a look at the Candelabra of Tawnos right away. It won. The story behind it was very simple. Listen guys, I'm gonna tell you again. I asked you, what should I buy? Should I buy a Candelabra of Tawnos or should I buy a Mishra's Workshop? And I actually thought, yeah, what are they gonna decide this time? Because I wasn't quite sure, to be honest. I thought a lot of people would go for the more expensive card. Some of you did, and I'm gonna reveal how many of you voted for the Mishra's Workshop and how many voted for the Candelabra of Tawnos. Yeah, little nick here. I took it out of the double sleeve. I have it in a penny sleeve, or penny sleeve in an inner sleeve. I don't like to call it penny sleeve because it doesn't cost a penny. Inner sleeves are getting more expensive. Having a look at it, let's enjoy it first, folks. I'm a bit too enthusiastic. The front looks very good. Little nick on the side. It's a bit off-centered. It's pretty off-centered actually, and the back is looking very, very good as well, despite quite heavy scratch. Heavy. It's a visible scratch, and it's actually two scratches, as you see. Right there. The card was first classified as near mint. I contacted the seller. I bought it at an official store. They were very nice about it. They were very friendly, and they actually recognized as well that this is not near mint. So we took it down a grade, and that helped in adjusting the price a bit as well, from near mint to, let's say, good to excellent, because the card is looking very good, but it's again, it's definitely not near mint. Chip on the left, scratch on the back, two scratches, but for the rest it is looking very good. Beautiful card. I really am happy I got this card for my Antiquities collection. Who voted? Who voted for this card? In total, we got, at this moment when I'm recording this, we got 85 comments, and a lot of them are mine as well because I answer every comment. But I got in total 37 votes, and I'm gonna put them on screen now, and I'm gonna see who voted for the Mishra's Workshop and who voted for the Candelabra of Tawnos. Let me get the votes. The votes of the jury are. So I always wanted to say that, folks. Sorry. Okay. Who voted for the Candelabra of Tawnos? It was Christopher McKinney, BBJ, Chris Groom, Tom Mitchell, Jonathan Heiner, Lee Reed, 1234, Fubar, Thomas Ritz, Patrick Pachel, Jason Briggs, Lex Plasmans, Cabra, Dr. Timmy's Emporium, Energetic, Mr. PlayStation Guy. Yeah, don't clash with Mr. Xbox Guy. That's not a good combination. Hoy LA, Alpha Hoarder, Dan Boegheid, Daniel Bengtson, Spirit of the Night, Ricardo Nobre, Coach's Magic, Ed Sterminator, Vintage Magic Collector, Daniel Kerr, and Black Magic, and Bully MTG for sale. All you guys voted for the Candelabra of Tawnos. And on the other hand, that's 27 people. And on the other hand, 10 people voted for the Mishra's Workshop. Doji Rob, Wuschelbeutel, Alexandre Massa, Chase Eagleback, Goblin Grenade, Cruel Crush, Savannah Lion, Osmond Ozzy, Olivier Labatut, and Fedoable. Yeah, thanks a lot for voting, guys. I put the Candelabra here in my Antiquities binder. That's a pretty heavy one. that is one down, one heavy one down, and one heavy one more to go, and a couple of semi-heavy ones because Antiquities cards get more and more expensive. Folks, the experiment. Let me summarize and let me calm down a bit. Let me approach this a little more calmly. Obviously, I have chosen 2 cards I'm interested in. Obviously, I left you the choice again, like I did last time. Last time we had some more choices you could pick from. I thought it was a good idea to have a lot of different price points and see which ones you choose, and the votes were all over the place for different reasons. Here I got a expensive price point and a very expensive price point. At the moment I paid 1,050 euros for the Candelabra. For the condition it is in, I think it is fair. It might be a bit at the high end of the spectrum, but I guess it's a very difficult card to find in okay condition. I gave you the choice because I wanted to see if you would choose me giving up a couple of very dear cards to me, especially the old Time Walk. And if I would have bought the Mishra's Workshop, I would have had to sell the Time Walk. I don't know which one, but probably the old one, because the one in better condition would have exceeded the price point of the Workshop still, although the Workshop is around 3,000 euros at the moment. But yeah, I guess the more the one in better condition, the Time Walk, is around 4.5, maybe even 5 already. I don't know. Let's say 4.5 easily. But that means I would have had to sell my old Time Walk, not to lose any money. Most of you chose the Candelabra because of that. A lot of you said never let go a piece of power. So sell those dual lands, and if you have extra, that's cool. If you can finance a pretty high-end card with extra dual lands, that's fine. Others said get the Workshop while you still can, because it's going to be out of reach soon. Realistically, that's definitely a possibility. I thought that was a good argument. A lot of you guys said, yeah, I am going to choose the Candelabra because then you don't have to give up a Time Walk, and not because it's power, but because you're so attached to that old Time Walk and you have played it for so long and you shouldn't part with it. I still don't know if I would have sold the old one or the new one. I'm glad I didn't have to make that decision, because I probably would have sold the one with the one in better condition. All in all, I think it was a very interesting experiment again. I'm very curious if you would like me to do that again. Next time, I don't know if I can do high-end stuff soon, because I don't have a lot of stuff I want to sell. Again, I paid 1,050 bucks for this one. What I did, I sold one Underground Sea for 660 bucks, and I sold the Taiga for 290 bucks. That's 950 bucks, and I put in another 100 of my own money. I think that was the wisest choice, considering. Because I still got a revised playset of Underground Seas, I still got my Underground Sea Unlimited, and I still got a revised playset of the Taiga, because I bought that Taiga in particular recently for about 50 bucks less. So yeah, I think I made the best possible choice here. Again, all in all, I think it was a very interesting experiment. I would like to know if you would like me to do such an experiment again sometime. Just don't just say yes. Let's phrase it like this. Let me know why. I think psychologically it's very interesting, and it's not that you're my lab rats or anything. I just am very enthusiastic to see that you are not going for the most expensive card, and for the second time in a row, because you were making a good choice last time as well when you chose the playset of Ali from Cairo above the Mishra's Workshop back then as well. You are actually going for the more sensitive choice and the better choice for the channel, more content, and the better choice for me personally. And that gives me the strong feeling that the community we started to build here is a very close one and actually gets to know me already a bit, which is strange. It's a bit strange. On the other hand, it's interesting and it's cool. So you more or less read in between the lines and see what would be best for me, or what I think would be best for me, but you also look out for me, and that's sounds a bit but you know what I mean. I like that. I'm positive about that. I'm gonna wrap up the video, folks. I think this was awesome. I think I got an awesome card out of it. I'm very happy with the Candelabra, and I think it was entertaining. I hope it was entertaining for everybody. It was €1,000 video, hope it was entertaining enough. Not that it matters, but of course it matters, but not that it matters because I more or less traded cards for the card. I think it is a wise choice if you got like these leftover cards. Just as a final thought. My mom is calling, so that's what you're hearing. But I wanna finish the recording. I think it's a wise choice if you got some dual lands, you have doubles off, or you don't need, or whatever, or if you got some more recent high-end cards, to get those very, very iconic high-end cards like the Candelabra of Tawnos. It's above $1,000 most of the times when you can find it. If you can find one in heavy plate condition, it's probably like $800 to $900, and that's euros. So I think it's definitely above $1,000. But there are a few cards that are above $1,000 and that climb to more than $1,000. So this is one of them, and this is one of the 2 Antiquities cards that's actually above $1,000. So these cards in the future will be more and more difficult to obtain, I think. So it's wise to get them while you can. Folks, thanks a lot for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you next time. Stay healthy, stay frosty. Bye bye.